Live from the Icebox Studio in Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania. It's the Bill and Corey Show. I'm Bill.
And I'm Corey.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode. This one's going to be a little interesting. We'll see how it goes. We're going to introduce a new product, so it's going to be a little experimental stuff. And then, we'll see how it goes this week. So first question, was it someone from a person from Matheson plant want to know the status of the replacement for the 8067 gas leak detector. They wanted to have it for their thing. So we got a bunch of them here we're going to show. We got like these magic cases, like a game show here or something. So that's the current one. You can open that one.
Deal or no deal.
Yeah, deal or no deal. It's upside down. There we go. This is the 8067 gas leak detector. This is what we currently sell. It's great for if you got finding gas leaks. Like if you've got a pipeline set up.
What about air?
It doesn't. It's air. You get that when you turn it on. So it'll detect. Like if you have helium in your system, you got a panel or something, you want to check for leaks. Or you have a methane or something, you can change gases and stuff like that. So this is our current one, the 8067.
Just to be clear, it doesn't detect flowing gas of a leak. It detects a gas in the air. So you couldn't detect for air. That's the joke.
Right.
You can't detect for air because...
It's a thermoconductivity detector.
Yes.
So it looks for differences in thermoconductivities.
Yeah, so it's not looking for actual flow. So I just want to be clear about that.
This is the 8067.
But that's a confusion with a lot of people.
Okay. And this is, we go back, so...
Before
the 8067 was the, guess, what was before 8067?
8066.
8066, that's right.
Whoa.
So this is the 80, we actually had this in our well-curated engineering museum.
Carefully curated.
Carefully curated. This is the 8066. It's a little more compact. Does kind of the same thing, got different buttons and stuff, things like that. So we used to sell that there, nice.
It looks like what a Geiger counter in a movie would look like.
Okay, so the new one, guess what the new one's going to be called?
8068.
8068, that's correct.
Ooh. Are you worried you're ever going to run out of numbers?
No, I think we'll be fine. Then we can go to A, B, C, D.
8069, 8070.
You might have to worry about it. I'll be retired
8071.
I don't run out of numbers here. So I'm going to put up the graphic for the difference between the 8066 and 8067. Okay, I think you put that up.
I know one difference.
One
number. Is one number higher.
Yeah, so you can see kind of differences in it. They're, I don't have my paper for that, so I don't know.
What are you going to go?
Oh, do I have it in here?
It might be.
Oh, I forgot to bring that. Oh, there it is, right there.
There we go.
Yep. So the 8068 has Bluetooth. 8067 doesn't. That was invented before Bluetooth.
Green tooth.
So pretty much the same. You have better data logging. Has a flexible probe that comes with it.
I like this case too. This is a nice case.
This is an awesome case. It's really heavy duty.
Yeah, that's a good case.
I'm not testing it. It looks like you could probably run it over the tank, but we're not testing it with a tank. So this is
just a truck. Can we try with a truck, not a tank?
We're not even doing any of that stuff. I hate to break this.
There is you laugh. There is a YouTube thing my kids will watch where it's just a truck running things over, just the tire of a truck, and they will watch that, and they're just mesmerized by it.
Kind of like a David Letterman thing.
It is weird.
So we got the, we just got this a couple days ago for evaluation. So this is our vendor sent it to us. We're going to be selling this and probably later in the year when we run out of our 8067 inventory. So this is it. So we just got it, and I press the power button, and it is. I think I have to hold it down. There we go.
I mean,
there it is.
It looks legit. So
it comes up. It's got lights. It's got a little like a computer screen, and not just like a. Mm-hmm. It's got our logo on there.
Whoa! That is fascinating.
So it's starting to pump. It's got a little startup thing going on there. We're actually gonna show you that it can. We got a little mix of. This is 0.5% helium, balance air. We use this for detecting things.
There you go.
So it's zeroing out, and it's all set. It's doing this little beep thing.
It's a little beep, the little beep thing.
It's doing a little beep thing. So
it's not
highly technical.
It's not that the
here.
beeps signify anything. The beeps are actually the things that do it.
Okay, so let's see if we can get the, and we put it near. Should come up with a little. It's getting a little bit of. I don't even know if I got this.
I don't
far
speak.
enough.
I don't speak in beeps. What's it trying to say?
Okay. So we're gonna try to. This worked yet? Oh, we're starting to get some detection of the leak. Come on, man. There we go.
Well, there we go.
So it went up over to scale. I don't think I'm going to get it to do it. But yeah, it's got a little green that goes up over to scale and it alarms when it got too high.
Want me to hold it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So it beeps and
It
it'll beep rapidly. And the bar, it'll go up green all the way up there. I'll do videos to show this a little bit better.
And goes green, guys.
And I didn't look for the instruction manual or anything like that, but it's got pretty. This button looked like a menu button, so I pressed that, and yeah, a menu popped up, and I toggled down, and you can change gases. So the target gas is helium.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit that again.
I feel like we need to get it like those old. In the old Batman shows where they had like the expressive like pop bang, like the words.
Target gas, you get to pick a letter.
We need to put that on here that says beep. It beeps.
It beeps? Okay. So with the target gas, it'd be great if you could zero in on that, but you'll get a video later on. You get that first, I'm like, target gas, it's got B, C, E, H, I, M.
But you have to know which letter groups go with what gases, though. Right?
No. So I'm going to pick N, and that's going to be the N gases. No, that's no fun.
The N gases. So nitrogen and neon.
We're going to do
the N
S.
gas. S gases.
S gases.
Silane.
Okay, so that's a good guess. We're going to guess. So what are the
Sodium.
S gases?
Sodium.
No, there's no. I'm going to hit. Oh, wait a minute.
Silene.
We'll go down the S gases. So guess the next.
Selonium.
You're just making stuff up. We got S gases. We got sulfur hexafluoride. SF6.
Sulfur hexafluoride. Okay.
And you want to guess another one?
Sulfur decafluoride.
No, sulfur dioxide.
Dioxide.
You're
okay.
probably thinking of that, but that's so. Yeah, you can scroll down and pick your gases. It's the menu.
Sodium hexafluoride.
No sodium hexafluoride. He's making stuff up now. So you can. It's quite easy to go through. Like I said, I could figure stuff out without the instruction manual, picking my gas, and and then I hit sulfur dioxide, and it changed that. So you can change your gas on there rather easily.
And one thing I want to stress that it doesn't do either is that you can't go up with it, have it sniff the gas, and let it tell you what gas it finds as well.
Correct.
It won't do that, which I think people think that a leak detector could possibly do that, but it can't.
Right. Yeah, you have to pick the target gas because it depends on thermal conductivity of gas and stuff like that.
Yes. It has to know what gas you're looking for.
Yeah. So it's very rugged. It's a good handheld thing. The old 8067, it's not that old. It's the current 8067.
The old one.
It uses just regular batteries. This is a lithium ion. Whatever regular NiCad batteries.
Regular batteries, you gotta crank it, get it to work.
Acid. No, so this is rechargeable. So the 8067 will have 40 hours of runtime. This is 19, which is plenty. So if you're really running a really long
fancy,
day,
it'd be solar powered.
No, it's just I don't think that'll work. So that's it. And then turn it off. You just hold it down. It even tells you hold the power button. And then it's off. So
I like that. No, that's a.
So that's that.
And it looks like it could be a satellite phone in a movie too.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. So we're gonna have videos coming out in the next few months on how to operate it and stuff. So
I'm interested as well because I have no idea how to operate it as well. The 8068.
8068.
Are we gonna call it like 8068 colon the
Leak Hunter?
The detector, the leak hunter,
I don't
the
know.
leak. the Leak Sniper. I don't know.
We might come up with something. We'll see. Okay, next question. Not as much fun as the last question.
I don't know. Welding high purity.
Yeah, someone had a question to welding, high purity welding. This is straight from their specifications. It's argon used for a welding and purging operation with nitrogen used for blowdown and analytical testing of high purity systems shall be filtered to 0.01 micron. Shall. That means you have to do it.
I know.
Contamination shall be limited as follows for all line sizes.
It's the nice way of saying you have to do it.
You have to do it, yeah. Well, whatever. Somebody like using shall right in the specifications.
I want to tell you without being mean.
1 ppm of oxygen, which isn't too hard to do, or less than 1. Less than 100 parts per billion moisture, less than 100 parts per billion THC, which is total hydrocarbons.
Of course, because everybody would assume that THC stands for total hydrocarbons, and not any other acronym.
And they're yeah, and the particles, they have a particle spec too. So you want to put up the graphic for the Welding, and that's kind of an answer.
THC.
So you get to talk about this one. So.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
You talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. So we got the Welding showing up there, and that's used for when you're talking about part per billion stuff. Something like in our nanochem line can handle the part per billion purities, and the Welding that we sell, our typical ones go up to 47 liters a minute. So part of when you're sizing up a purifier is flow rate.
Yes.
Right. That's very important. And you got this little guy here. This is our pure gas line, and this will handle 20 liters a minute, I believe.
Sort of reminds me of not in the same vein, but the water softener I have at the house, where it's kind of it's softening the water. It's not really filtering, but it's adding stuff to it. But so it's
this is, I think, a triple trap. Handles
indicating triple oxygen, moisture, hydrocarbons, or HCs as they call them.
So this won't handle a high. As you can see, this is not going to handle a high flow rate. So if they have like a 2-inch pipe, it's not going to work.
No. And it's to take already very clean gas to even cleaner gas. It's not going to magically take really dirty gas. And clean it, So
right. If you got really dirty gas, you're gonna chew up media real fast.
You're not.
You want another system to purify.
Yeah. So this is to make clean gas cleaner.
Yeah, clean gas cleaner.
Yeah.
Speaking of clean or not clean, we're gonna squeeze in. We had a.
What is it? He's breaking out the gloves.
Yeah, I have to break out the gloves for this. It's not because it's ultra pure. It's not that. Two reasons why you want to wear gloves. One is to keep your equipment from getting contaminated by the oils on your skin,
or to keep your hands from getting contaminated by the
got a filth on it. So we occasionally get systems like that. People will send equipment back to us and say, "Hey, I need this reconditioned." Send it back on an RMA.
Reconditioned.
Yeah, and we got.
Let me grab that for you and bring it up.
Because you don't have gloves on.
I know, you're right. I don't. We're
gonna probably ruin.
I was gonna bring the whole thing over.
So this is customer ordered, and it really isn't that old. A switchover and they wanted to put their own flex hoses on. This is actually it's supposed to be stainless steel braiding on here, so it's a little dark. So I don't think they were using this inside a laboratory.
What the?
So they're 2 short hoses, and sometimes people order them. They want to supply their own hoses.
Yeah, which is fine.
That's fine.
No big deal.
So this is, like I said, I don't think used in a lab. They're missing a relief valve that goes there, outlet fitting. That's fine. They don't have the outlet fitting.
So what happens, Bill, if there's no relief valve on there? Does it?
Well, we would probably put one in there or something. But one of the issues here. The reason why I'm bringing it up on the show is not just someone wants to refurbish things. It's that the fittings that they put, if they order without hoses, they're just going to get maybe, I think, just an elbow on the inlet. They put on their own piping stuff, and they have a little stainless steel hex nipple in there.
Yeah.
That looks like it's rated to cylinder pressure.
Yeah.
Then they've got these elbows. I would call them weatherhead elbows. It's kind of like this.
You talking about those squared off?
Yeah, squared off.
Yeah.
They're great elbows.
They're pretty. I mean, they're pretty good elbows.
But I'm not sure.
I have elbows.
But the experience, I don't know the pressure rating on this, but the experience I have with weatherhead elbows is the brass ones are rated to 1,000 PSI, which isn't close to cylinder pressure. You're talking over 2,000. And it looks like this is a CJ 346 adapter on here, or something that adapts to the fitting. And it looks like they brazed it on here. I don't know about this tube thing either. So I know that most likely this isn't rated to cylinder pressure. This looks like a piece of tubing or something.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, we can't.
I don't know if that's rated. This might be rated.
What our customers put in there, but always use things that are rated to the proper pressure if you're ever going to put them on.
Correct. Yeah, you want to, when you're adding something to your system, you want to check the pressure rating. And you can tell our stuff is labeled with pressure ratings on there. So it says 3,000. So if it says 3,000, then you want to say, hey.
And a good rule of thumb is anything brass above 1/4 inch, you want to double check it, because brass can get pressure ratings on brass can get lower.
Yeah. Some fittings
Yeah.
in brass at 1/2 inch are only rated to like 2,500. And
Yeah.
you really need to rate it higher than that. So
it's just something to be cognizant about.
Yeah. And the dirt, we can clean the dirt off. That's
Oh yeah.
It's the fact that it's.
No, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have dirt in places.
And yeah.
You should take some helium and blow it off. Blow it off with the helium.
Okay.
It'll float the dirt in the air.
So it's filthy. Don't worry, I'll clean the table later. So I was hoping I didn't get my shirt too dirty. So yeah, that's all we got for this week.
That might have been our longest show ever.
Yeah, it's went kind of long. But we got to see some different stuff this week. So.
No, it was good.
So thanks for tuning in. Please tune in again next week at 10 a.m. for another episode of the Bill and Corey Show.
Set your VCRs.